Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu. I should help the monk scout out his saint.
It would be a very old grave, overgrown with weeds.
Benedict the Dark, a man of great appetites. I do not believe the Christians sanctify gluttony. John of Shiraz. He gambled more than he gained, but always shared his winnings. A generous man, but not one worthy of worship. Theodore the Bold, who held nothing sacred, but remained consistent in his actions. Admirable to some, perhaps, but he does not have the sound of a saint. Leo the Enlightened. His wisdom was only exceeded by his piousness. Ah, here is one deserving of some reverence. Monk, I believe I have found your saint.
God be praised. I must retrieve the bones before we are discovered.
I thought you were here to pay respect, not rob a grave.
There is no theft. His bones belong to the church, and will do more good among the faithful than rotting in the ground.
If your church has no objection, then who am I to judge?
There is only one whose judgment matters, and I trust he will be forgiving.
Hey! Stop what you're doing!
Unfortunately, the Khalifa's men are not so tolerant of unlicensed grave digging.
Explain yourselves, you filthy shits, or die!
They are guilty of worse crimes. God forgive me, but there are times when violence is the only course.
On that, we are agreed.
I'll finish you!
That's right!
Damn your life! You know not what you do!
There was no other way to resolve this. These kinds of men understand only violence and cruelty.
You have performed God's will, my friend. He will surely bless you with good fortune.
I answer to another calling. But I will not turn down a bit of extra luck.
citizen. The Khalifa encourages all who can to instruct their children in proper religious observance.
We're boxed in. Big ambush in the hills west. حاولت تناول الموضوع بالأمس. غريب. لكن
لا أريد القراءة. سأنضم إلى الحرس.
رافعاتهم العملاقة
علي استدعاء الحرس.
I finally heard Lady Arib singing. I was posted.
هذا غير واضح. بين البريد وصاحب الخبر يقول زوجي.
أحمر.
Hey, stand back.
Off with you. No, it wasn't Sajjad that said that.
Yeah.
There, one of the Thaabin members.
I'll teach
I
you my
should
shoulder
investigate.
They always fall for it. Save my backside.
You're going down!
Oh! Hey, you! Yes, you!
Another shard.
العثور على بعض القصب الموجود هناك.
Got that one on the thigh from Bilal's backpoint. You ever think about being old? I mean, too old to do this? My knees are already aching. My eyes aren't what they used to be.
عيني الذهاب لاصطياد
Go away!
ليس كما لو كنت قد ارتكبت أي خطأ.
أنت كف عن ذلك أيها الكلب.
Hold there. I want to talk to you. Hey! There you! There you are! That hurt! Got you! Devil's full of tricks! Back off, you shit!
My God!
You!
Killer here!
I'm warning you! On it! Could use a hand here! So slow! Pathetic! You... There you are! Die, you! Good! Stay grounded! There you are. I've got the... Keep up! There, got you!
Show me the path ahead.
طبعها بصورة سيئة.
Hey, did I?
Hey! What?
لم أرى الجاحظ مؤخرا.
That person looks... Another shard.
إنني أتعلم لكن الأمر شاق.
يجب أن نتذكر جمع
إذا جعلتها دراهم بدلا من ذلك غير معتاد فاشتر ذلك بخير. هل ذلك
هل أنت محمود أيها الشيطان؟
علي أن ألقي لك درسون عنيف آخر؟
In the wall collapse? You weren't close enough to hear screaming or anything, but...
لن تعجب علماء
Happening this next week. It's going to be far more pleasant than poetry.
Stop shouting at me!
That child looks like he has gotten himself into a tricky situation. The boy is quite a climber.
If you come closer, I will jump!
My name is Basim, and I climbed up here without thinking it through. Do you think you could help me get down? When I was your age, I did all kinds of foolish things to impress my friends.
I did not do it for them. I did it for the Hidden Ones.
Ah, the Hidden Ones.
Not everyone believes in them, but I do. They're the true protectors of the people. They were the ones who avenged my mother. Not the Khalifa or his men. The Hidden Ones did that.
I see. And you thought this would get their attention, climbing up here.
I heard they can die from great heights and not get hurt. But I cannot do something unless I see someone else do it first.
Do you think you could do it if I showed you?
You see? I am unharmed. Now you go.
I cannot!
Yes, you can. Do not overthink it. You simply need to have faith.
I am fine. Give me a second.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing broken.
You are a fast learner.
I told you, I can do anything if only someone shows me first.
That is a valuable talent. Be sure to have a good teacher next time you try something risky like that.
You could teach me.
I am no teacher. I still have much to learn.
No, you are a good teacher. You teach by example. Are you...
Seek me out when your voice begins to break. Then we will talk.
That was amazing! Come on, Hytham, before the Muezzin catches us.
I am coming!
Hey, what?
my shoulder fin. They always fall for it.
Is that a threat?
Saved my backside too many times.
من أجل اللعبة.
كاهلي بعبء آخر من العمل. أرسطو هذه
He took them in broad daylight and executed them. They will die for this. Every one of them.
It is time we fight.
Your anger is just, but you will not win a war, Ali. Basim, good, you are needed. Mercenaries have taken some rebels and executed them in the square.
And your Rafiq would have me hide like a rat while they hunt my men openly.
We must at least return the dead to their families.
Do you still fear to fight these devils, Beshi?
My only fear is that we become like them.
There is more to this than it seems. The Khalifa would not risk war. This is the work of the Order.
Then I will find those responsible and slaughter them like dogs.
The Order will find you first. It's likely they are looking for you and Beshi already. You are well known to them. Basim, however...
Ali, I will find who did this, and I will kill them all. You have my word.
Basim is right. Let him do this. When those responsible lie dead, you will receive the credit.
All right. Everyone must know it was me. I will return to Jarjaraya, but I will not wait long. I will meet you at the gate, Basim.
And I will make sure the bodies are returned to the families for burial.
That might have gone badly.
You think this is the work of the Order?
Yes. As you know, Sharqiya is run by Turkic mercenaries paid by the Khalifa, who himself is only a puppet for the Order. Spies tell me at least one of the mercenary commanders in Sharqiya is with them.
Tell me who, and I will find him.
We must tread carefully. Sharqiya stands on a razor's edge. The rebels are armed and growing in number. They could attack at any time. A misstep here could start a war that threatens even Alamut.
What do you advise, Fulad?
Go with Ali to Jarjaraya and look around. Someone there must know something. And Basim, work quickly. You see what is at stake.
Ali is waiting at the gate for me to go with him to Jarjaraya.
أتعتقد أن إسحاق يحسن إدارة بيت الحكمة؟ أعترف بأنه
Help! He just killed someone!
تناول الموضوع في حديثي عن تسجيل
Basim!
Ali,
Are you ready? We must go.
let us go.
We must leave for Jarjaraya.
Here!
You hidden ones are strange. You give weapons you don't want me to use, then give me credit for your victories.
War would be bad for everyone, especially you.
That is your master speaking. Does it not bother you that those you obey are the same ones who make the rules demanding your obedience?
They do not control me. I am free. I fight so that others are free as well.
Everything you do serves the hidden ones. That is a strange kind of freedom.
The hidden ones are my family. There is no contradiction.
If you say so.
Once, I lived on the streets and answered only to myself. But I was not free.
Now that others tell you who you are you any freer?
You could not understand.
I understand better than you.
Yalla, yalla!
Somebody should do something. Who is he?
لن تعجبك نتيجة إزعاجك.
If you are truly free, why the struggle within?
What do you mean? There is no
I
struggle.
see that what you think is at war with what you feel. You will never find truth if you are not first truthful with yourself.
No man can see what another thinks.
No normal man. But look at me. I obey no one. I am ruled by no one. I am free.
I want to look around before Beshi arrives in Jarjaraya with the bodies.
That would be wise. People here are already angry. Things will be worse after the burials. There is a tea house nearby. Tea drinkers talk. You might hear something there about who is taking our men.
What will you do?
I have my own inquiries to make. Meet me back here if you discover something.
Marhaba. Please find a seat. Or perhaps hear my unparalleled selection of teas. The finest in all Baghdad. Murder! Run away! Baghdad is burned!
Poor likeness.
Citizens! Do you fear your
This looks like the tea house Ali mentioned.
This is cold. Get me another.
And heat it this time.
Yes, Seed.
Perfectly good sun flames go missing. Incompetents like you remain.
That person looks suspicious.
Just get my
I should investigate.
There is no escape.
What? Focus!
Another shard.
Weakling. I'll flatten you.
تحلى ببعض الأدب.
Criminal scum!
Feed the worms.
I'll summon aid.
You won't escape!
Damn your tricks!
The mysteries of... Never bastard, aren't you?
سيدعمنا السامانيون على الأقل في فرسان.
Best keep to the shadows. This looks like the tea house Ali mentioned.
How is your tea, Sayyid?
This is cold. Get me another. And heat it this time.
Yes, Sayyid. 1,000 apologies.
Perfectly good sun slaves go missing.
I need your help, my friend.
Perfectly good sun slaves go missing. Yet incompetents like you remain. No, stop talking, just get my tea.
I overheard you mention that slaves have gone missing.
What? Who are you? How dare you talk to me? Go away!
That person looks suspicious. I should investigate.
Hearken, all travelers and visitors.
على اليسار إذن. يصبح العمود على اليمين.
From those exotic fruits newly imported from the Far East to the delicious dates and figs grown within these very grounds. Scholars and seekers of truth, the Khalifa seeks to sponsor a new translation of the interested candidates should present themselves as wisdom for consideration. Esteemed visitors to Baghdad,
Forgive me again. You mentioned missing slaves.
I told you to go away! Do you want me to call the guard?
عالما فلكيا. إننا نقضي وقتا طويلا في النظر إلى النجوم. طبيعة. أول ما سأفعله غدا الذهاب لرؤية القاصر.
Someone who loves tea would find this irresistible.
travelers from near and far.
Forgive me again. You mentioned missing slaves.
I told you to go away. Do you want me to call the guard?
You are obviously a man of taste. I would be willing to part with a brick of tea for a moment of your time.
I thought I... Wait. Tea? All right. But be quick, before anyone sees me talking to you.
You mentioned Zenj slaves have been going missing.
I don't see what it has to do with you. But yes, a stranger. One of those rebels has been disturbing the slaves. After he spoke with them, they disappeared. No doubt he's an acquaintance of that troublemaker, Ali ibn Muhammad. That's all I know. Now, leave, before someone who matters sees me talking with someone like you.
What do you see, Enkidu?
Hearken, all travelers and visitors. The Khalifa is pleased to welcome you to the city of Baghdad. Frequent the bazaar to savor the choicest delicacies. From those exotic goods newly imported from the Far East, to the delicious dates and figs grown within these very grounds.
لكنه ليس حياديا. إنه يكرهني مثلا. الطريقة التي فقط.
Citizens, do you dread the Bimaristan? Travelers, what if you should...
So much for staying hidden.
I see you. Your fate is sealed.
I've heard it all before.
Yeah. Sit.
There, one of the Thahabin members. I should investigate.
Wait, what? Yeah, you.
Another shard.
Calling aid. I'll scrape bits of you off my boots. Where did dust come from? Someone is going to survive for this. Mother! Ah, pulling away. Ah, there.
Esteemed visitors to Baghdad, do you thirst for knowledge?
Is there a...
No decency these
هذا
days.
ليس صحيحا.
لا أستطيع أن أترقب تلك القافلة من جند حمص في أي وقت.
Travelers from near
work, and what do you get? Nothing. Damn slaves. I treat them well. I pay them well. I feed them. And then they disappear. And no one's
He
left
might
to
talk.
work.
If I can sober him up. Time to sober up.
Enough! I'm better.
A tea house is a dangerous place to be drinking. You could have been arrested.
I've just had a lot of trouble lately.
You said some of your slaves have gone missing.
Did I? Oh, I don't remember. Not just missing. They disappeared.
People do not just disappear.
These did. Last night, 2 of mine did not come back from the fields. No one saw anything. They just disappeared. Poof!
So you thought you would get drunk in a public tea house?
Well, yeah. Oh, my head. Look, do not tell anyone. I have to go home and fall over.
Hey, over here. This way.
Did you want something?
Not here. There are too many ears, if you take my meaning. Yes, Sayyidi. Our specialties are kept out the back. This way, watch your step. Follow me. Act casual. All right, it's clear.
Well, we seem to be alone. What did you want?
Sorry for the melodramatics, but you never know who's watching. And this sneaking about is all rather exciting. I saw your red sash and heard you talking about missing slaves. Another has disappeared from a farmhouse near here.
How do you know of this?
I am friendly with the family. The husband was one of those executed. Now the son has gone missing as well. His mother is beside herself with worry. I thought you might be able to help her.
Tell me where this farmhouse is.
A little to the west. Slaves don't trust easily. But if you can do anything for her, I would consider it a personal favor.
I should return to Ali and tell him what I have discovered.
Has published a new astrological treatise for your pleasure
لقد
and
عانت
instruction.
تجارتي منها أحيانا وهم يقطعون الطوب ويرسلون.
I don't know the things you're asking me.
Did you know I can hear what men think? You don't want to tell me, but you will.
We should not do this. It will only make more trouble for us.
More trouble than executions? They slaughtered our brothers! How do you not understand?
Ali, what is this? This is not what we agreed to.
I do what must be done. I do not need your approval. Did you discover something?
Slaves are disappearing from all over Jarjaraya. One from a nearby farmhouse. I will go there and see what I can find.
Good. Our friend here has been spending his mornings at the harbor, meeting with one we think is informing for the Khalifa. You could find this informant and follow him. See where that leads. Meanwhile, Beshi and I will loosen our friend's tongue.
This is a mistake, Ali.
Let us see.
I should look for the informant and help the widow find her missing son. I am too close to the harbor. I should leave and return later. This is the harbor. The informant is here somewhere. I I need your help, my friend. This could be the informant.
Thank you. Back! Off with you! Just die!
I'm not dead! You're part of this!
Thanks. Thank you.
Hey, that's your face on the posters!
Citizens, do you dread the Bimaristan? Travelers, what if you should sicken on the road? For the poor, for the pilgrim, for the man with no physician to
The
attend.
Shorta are hard on my heels. I could use some respite. What see you, my friend?
The brigand who beset us is apprehended. No longer will he blight our streets. Travelers from near and far, do you hope to make your home here? Note that Ja'far is seeking tenants in the Harbiya district. Find your lodgings in our glorious city for a mere 3 dirhams.
I am too close to the harbor. I should leave and return later.
I should get going.
There is the mark. Now to keep them in my sights and avoid unwanted attention.
Now!
You must be whom I seek. Let us see where you lead me.
Down! Now!
They are gone. Today I was too hasty. Tomorrow I must be better.
Jones?
Wait, what?
You are whom I seek. Lead, and I will follow. Thought you could lose me.
ماذا يحدث؟
I've got new information. I am here.
Oh, what? There you are. Here! Please!
Don't let him get to me.
There you are!
I will not fail!
Yes! You see?
You won't escape! You're with me!
There!
These two were gathering information for someone called Duan bin Arslan. I must find this Duan. But first, I should help the widow with her missing son. Perhaps it is connected.
Not good. Why me? Curse my luck. God, please have mercy on me.
Peace, friend.
Well met.
Allow me to browse your stock.
Please, take a look. Ever useful. Only a fool neglects his gear. Going to patch up some gear? Nothing more to...
I must be on my way.
Farewell.
Hey, what's got into you?
ما الذي ينوون فعله؟
هل أعترض طريقك؟
Not my son as well. I cannot lose him like his father.
Maybe he's safe somewhere. He could be lost.
No, he's gone. I haven't even had the chance to gather flowers for my husband's funeral, and now my son is gone too.
This must be the place. Poor woman. I will need to win her trust.